Okay, guys, hello and welcome in another episode of Cookie Break. I believe this is 9 or 10 episodes already. So welcome again. With me,
Hi.
Of course, is Horpina.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, precisely like that. Without further ado, let's maybe just begin. Because I was kind of setting up the whole thing, and we need to scratch the first recording because camera wasn't working. So, without chit chat, without small talk, let's just jump into it. And today is 24th of November. It's November.
Yeah, it's already November.
Yeah, winter is coming. There's a little snowing here in Wrocław, Poland. I mean, we have a little bit snow.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like tiny little bit, but it was there, so we can safely say that the winter has come, and you can already start decorating your Christmas tree. I am allowing it. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because last time we were speaking about D&D campaigns, and I was mostly talking about what was happening inside my previous campaign, and basically we started new campaign. Every Monday on my Twitch, there is at the 6 p.m. we are playing new campaign, Wayward Seekers. So remember to check it out. If not, head to our YouTube channel, which have the same name like the campaign, so Wayward Seekers, and you can check the recordings there. But yeah, we're talking about D&D, and I don't know, guys, if you remember, but the first DM in our group was, of course, Horpina. And I was wondering after our conversation, because you run a module, the Lost Mine of Phandalin, right?
Yeah, that's right. I chose this specifically because I was new as a DM. I didn't know what to do. To be honest, I didn't know even how to properly read, because I remember I went to the store, our local store. I found a book for the Dungeon Master, and I didn't know really where to start.
The Dungeon Master guide, right?
Yes, okay. That's right, exactly. And I read it, but I didn't know what to do, how to start, how to create the words. So I decided to buy a starter kit for a DM.
Oh, okay.
And thus come the Lost Mines.
Oh, okay.
because it was short adventure for I believe it was still
newbie players.
Yes, newbie players, and it was like for fifth. I think it was to the maximum level of the fifth level or something like that.
Yeah, because
I decided.
You still have this module like in your house?
Probably, yeah, somewhere. Because somewhere.
Because guys, I am like this kind of guy who never read a module or even Dungeon Master guide. I mean, I read a Dungeon Master guide, don't get me wrong, but it was just, I don't need this, I don't need that, and I just scroll all the way down till the end. And I'm curious, actually, how modules are written, and how the whole adventure. I know I could read it online somewhere else, but I like to hold the book and paper, and
you can, because I believe on D&D Beyond it is a free copy for everyone who.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think I saw it's a free copy.
By the way, this is not sponsor. D&D Beyond is not sponsoring us.
Unfortunately, not yet. Maybe someday we'll see.
Pen and paper, girl. Yeah, but but my question is basically how did you change the module, or if you didn't, tell me why, because this question actually popped in my head after our conversation during weeks when we wasn't talking. I'm just curious actually about this.
I was pretty set up. I set up everything to go as it was written in the no, maybe not instruction, but it's basically it's a little bit instructions for young DMs who for the first time are DMing. So I was at first I didn't want to stray from the let's say
script.
module. From the script, yes. I wanted everything to go exactly smoothly how it was written, because I was, you know, at the time I was so sure it cannot go any other way. you know what I mean? I was so sure if I will, if I do everything correctly, my player will automatically achieve what is written. What I want, what the book is saying they should achieve. So the first let's say differences or divergency from the source started after, well, let's be honest, after the first session when I discovered. Yeah, because I discovered that my players are not doing what they should be doing. So
what they should be doing? No.
Yeah. So I started small. I started to, you know, some little change here, little change there. I started to read more about being a DM. I started the whole process of, well, basically creating my own story. So the mines were, let's say, fundaments for the something greater, but I still had to change little details, not everything, because as you probably I don't know if you remember, the main antagonist, he was supposed to die in there. He wasn't supposed to be, I don't know if you remember. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was the Black Spider. He was called.
Oh, yeah, because I remember I have his stuff. Yeah.
Yes, Jarno Albrecht.
And I was playing Pog. Yeah, Jarno.
Yeah. Yes. So in the original script, he was supposed to die in the mines or something like that. But I decided. Yeah. But I decided.
Kind of spoilers for the Lost Mine of Phandalir, guys.
Sorry.
Just beware.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, you can change this like I did. I just changed it because I figured, well, I want this to be the first adventure, but I want this to. I knew I wanted to create something of the grand scheme, you know. So I decided, okay, he will be a minion, but it will be interesting if we will be able to return back. Yeah. So
I think it's really important to set up actually kind of villain character in the campaign.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't need to do it early on, but it's actually great if you can, because I read many guides like you need to not prepare stakes, but actually create the stakes for the players. They need to want to defeat, solve the problem, yada. Because
engage.
Yeah, exactly. So that was actually a good point to you know, drag him along and not let him die.
Yeah.
So
and
basically, you create the villain to destroy the world.
I did. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you didn't create, but you prolong his life, because we didn't kill him in the end, right? Or
no,
we did?
You did defeat him. No. I mean later.
No. Later on, because I don't remember with who we was fighting at this invisible temple in Neverwinter. Yeah, it was Neverwinter, right?
Yes. It was at the tower, hovering above the city.
Yeah. We killed someone there. I mean, pretty brutally, but I don't remember who.
It was an epic fight. I think it was him or the Necromancer. Remember the Necromancer?
Oh yeah, I remember the Necromancer. Because guys, there was the incident. Like my perfect plan, I was so proud of myself when I came up with that.
I remember. Well,
but going back to the module.
Yeah. So anyway, I did change, and starting from there, when I realized that my players are really, well, wild, I decided to.
Oh, right now I remember, because there is this enemy faction and they are called Red Swords or something like that, and we name it ourselves Blue Shield just to have just to have fun. Yeah. Just to
And back then,
have fun with.
do you remember the agent of the Zentarim? I didn't even know what that meant. I was reading about this, the factions, like I said, the Zentarims, yes,
Yeah.
the what's this called? Harpers.
Oh yeah.
And I was
Harpers. Yeah, Harpers. Yeah.
I didn't Harpers. I didn't know what this all of it meant. It was so alien to me.
Yeah.
So I remember I was trying to basically I think I created something different, entirely different, because I had no idea what I was doing and I didn't read any any forums or something like that. It was
lore
my
stuff,
wild,
what is happening, where,
so it was my wild imagination.
Like even I think I am getting my knowledge about the whole Dungeons and Dragons world from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. I know because this. I was really maybe not influenced by Critical Role much, but I do.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit because I like the idea.
Yeah, she started to wearing vest, guys. She,
no.
Was
my hair short.
Yeah, and this, braces. It was exactly like that.
I am a huge fan of Matthew Mercer because the thing he can do with his voice, this is just amazing.
It's crazy. I even remember because I didn't watch Critical Role, just for you say. I only have on my YouTube shortlist some things from Critical Role. And I saw one of these, short movies when he was speaking about the pouring a wine from a bottle, and basically he make the full sound of opening the bottle like this.
Yeah.
I don't even know I can repeat it like this. Not like that, but he make the full sound of it, and then pouring a wine like good. Maybe something like that. Yeah,
it was amazing. You should see the one with the arrow. It would just blow your mind because it is so simple. You know how the arrow hits the target and is quivering for so he did the sound of that, arrow hitting the target. And
because it's crazy because not every DM I'm watching can actually do that, and this is really impressive.
It is, but I'm also I also think not every DM should have the same skills because
I would want to.
Yeah,
I would want to do that stuff.
I do exactly.
Just for
myself
funsies.
Exactly. But I told you about the Vampire Masquerade I was watching.
Campaign, yeah.
Yes, the campaign and DM, the man DMing for them. It's like he has maybe like 3 voices. And it's fine. It's okay. The story is not less
worse because of that.
Yeah, worse because he cannot do whole palette of
the voices.
So, anyway, I would love to achieve this level of entertainment or entertaining my players, but it's for another time. But back to our original topic. I changed a lot, and I'm happy I did. Probably, if I will run the game again, I will make everything differently. I know now what I'm doing for the start. And I know what I want to achieve because I didn't tell you that, but my biggest problem, I think yours too, with running the game was stay consistent. Not adding to the story.
Okay. Not to write it as it goes, but have some grand scheme in head,
Exactly, and I did that too much. I think it was confusing for myself later and my players, so let's not do that anyway.
Yeah, because then you are thinking about the cool stuff that you saw somewhere that you want to add to your game, and then you. I have this problem that I wanted to railroad at the certain things that I was thinking was cool, and I wanted to do them. Prepare the mechanic for it, prepare the whole story for it. But in the end, I was just jumping from the idea to the idea to the idea, and then just trying to somehow connect it. And this is actually a problem, especially I think when you're a creative person. Because you want to create, you like to create, and it's not like you can actually make yourself and be creative right now in only this topic, like on this narrow gap, and fill it. No. Like today, I was writing my campaign, like basically filling the gaps. And I wanted to write the ending, basically what would happen in the end, like the whole conclusion of the campaign.
Yeah.
And after 15 minutes, I started writing the genealogic tree of one person. Yeah, and I was like, I should supposed to do something different right now. And this is actually my big problem. Because I tend to... I don't have this... there's a good word for it.
Focus?
No, not focus. Like when you have narrow vision, or tunnel vision, it's called in gaming. In games, I believe there is the description for it somewhere. Tunnel vision, when you are focusing on one thing only and are just not seeing anything else. And when I am just, going through my notes, I am seeing, okay, I have gap here, and I am not working on the things that will be later on, let's say. I have just, vague description about it, and I know that I should have it right now. I know that you can actually...
It's a rabbit hole. You can, run circles with it.
Yeah.
But this was my take on the whole DMing thing. But our current topic here today is the games of our childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
we are a gaming podcast. Yeah.
We are a gaming podcast, and you know what? I think, to be honest with you, the games that we started to play, I think they shape us. Maybe it's too grand to say, but
it was everything back in the day. Like, let's just sink in for this for a moment. For how many years you are a gamer? Maybe you are not so long as I am, but I'm like, I'm playing games from like, I don't know, 8 years? Like when I have 8 years old, when I was... No.
Yeah, even...
Because we got to our first PC, because I don't know if you new guys, Forpina is my sister, so basically this is kind of sibling podcast or something like that. And you receive first PC on some event. I forgot what it was.
I don't remember.
First communion or something like that. Some weird stuff. And you have like, what, you were like 10? Something like that, yeah.
So it would be more years for me, because I remember I didn't like to play. I like to play. Watch you playing games. Yeah. And I wasn't good at playing games. I didn't know how to. Do you remember I had the difficulty to use the keyboard as controls? I had to use arrows. Oh,
arrows instead of WSAD.
Yeah, because I had such a problem. Yeah, but later I wanted to have more topic to talk with you about. So I decided to play a game. But yeah, my first serious, I think, game was the Harry Potter.
But
to be honest,
do you remember like it was the first game? Because I remember some weird driving games that we were playing. Like I remember like it was in the future, and they have like these crystal motorbikes who were...
I remember it too, yes.
Yeah, and they were like, you can see through them, these motorbikes. And it was actually crazy. It was a great game. I like it really much.
It was a great game. It was just racing, nothing more.
But
it was just...
I don't know if you remember that back then, there were so many games about racing.
Yeah,
like racing everything, like snowboard, like motorbikes, cars, like back then there was everything in racing.
Yeah, and it was, do you remember the game also a race with you can pick your character like Crazy Frog?
Yeah, it was probably some promotional, but I remember that, but it was
crazy.
It was weird because it was game based on this teledisc from the song. I don't know how to say it in English, but when the song have their own movie, so it was based on that.
I do remember that. And I remember we like to play Worms. Do you remember Worms?
Yeah, Worms were
I
great.
remember Jack, Jazz, Rabbit. I love this game, when you're a rabbit.
It was the coolest.
It was the coolest. It
was
so
I think
fun.
I remember it was there was the Spike. There was Lola. I don't know.
Lori. She was Lori.
Yeah, because you have 3 rabbits in the second one. Yeah.
Not 4? Oh.
No. It was
the
free
red
because there
one?
was I remember at the end of the game there was the ending when the main characters of the green rabbit, there was the red rabbit who was a little bit crazy because he was
Yeah.
always like his tongue was sticking out of his mouth, and there was basically I would say the girl of the main guy, Lori, but I am
Lori,
not sure if
yes,
she was
yellow.
playable.
She was, because I think she was. She you could pick her. I don't remember why or how, but I do remember that.
Oh yeah, because
Another-
there was the multiplayer then, and you could say different
Yes.
maps like the racing, and then you could choose
That's right.
actually.
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. That's right. That was that.
But it was a
And
cool
so-
game. I don't know. We should play it. Maybe we can
We should.
prepare like the cookie break playing game, something like that, and then we will
Yes.
just stream it. Oh yeah, because
Oh
I
my
wanted
God.
to notice, like on our main screen, like for guys who are watching and not listening, you can say stream starting soon, and I'm like, wait, we are uploading this on YouTube, like it's not a stream,
Yeah.
but maybe
I would
one
love
day.
that. One day we should talk with our editor boss or Kiss. Let us just play under the
Yeah.
flag of Cookie Break.
Yeah, this is basically
Together.
the man behind the whole project. So big thank you, Kiss, for
Mastermind.
mastering us, for creating this whole overlay. Because he did that, he come up with the name also. So big thank you, Kiss.
Amazing.
Yeah, maybe one day. But yeah, there was the Just Jack Rabbit. Yeah, it was.
I
Just
remember
Jack
you
Rabbit.
playing Rayman a lot. I remember you playing
Yeah, but it was the third one. Yeah.
Kangaroo. What's his
Yeah,
name?
Cow the
Cow,
kangaroo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crow the Kangaroo. I remember
Croc? Do you
Croc.
remember Croc? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Actually,
so
there will
cool.
be remaster of Croc releasing. Yeah, they are doing Croc.
I think
Let
you
me
should
just Google it.
yeah, I think you should play Croc for the old time's sake on your channel.
Yeah,
just
but
to see.
I'm remembering like how these games were really hard. Like Croc have like I don't know
Oh, for
how many
sure.
levels, but I never finished the game.
For sure, I think the games back there were much more complicated, and I'm not talking, because you didn't really have the instruction is a wrong word, but it wasn't as intuition.
Yeah.
Wait,
I didn't know English back in the day.
Yeah, because right now I feel like games are really they really help you to go from point A to point B to C. Back then, you really had to work hard to achieve another level.
Yeah, because I think nobody paid attention that much, and right now, when I think when they are creating the game, they are designing the game, they are thinking when player can actually stumble on something and how we can actually help him to go through the game, because I think most players are not finishing their games. I don't know if I see some science about that now, some paper or some article somewhere else, but most people actually, I think, don't finishing their game. But right now, yeah, people are just focusing that, hey, maybe they should finish this game somehow. And I remember playing Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast 2, and guys, I would never. I think I would never. I would have never completed this game if not codes, because I was just jumping to the next level because I wasn't even sure what to do in the first level, and there was crazy. Yeah, and there was crazy stuff because I remember like you basically playing as a rebel, Kyle Katarn. I love the guy and love the character. And then you are at the beginning of the game attacking some Imperial station, and I remember that you need to pick a key from the body of one of the Imperial guys, and you don't need to pick up the key, you just need to run through his body. But the game is not telling you where to use the goddamn key, and you are just running like an idiot and trying every panel, because
I sense some trauma.
Yes, of course. And then you can, open this one doors, and then again you need to do it like the few many times. But yeah, I was really amazed when I'm
not sure I really remember
level.
that. I remember I was trying to play it, but I don't think I finished it actually. I think you I think I left this to you because as we established earlier, I wasn't a huge gamer back then. I think I would like to play it now.
Yeah,
but,
because funny that you mentioned the Cow the Kangaroo, because when I was playing the first one, I remember the certain level was in the docks or something like that, and you were singing. You were sitting next to me, and you were singing basically in the theme of this level. It was actually kind of cute, and it's really weird that I remember this one particular. Yeah, like.
You know what that's called? A core memory.
Maybe.
So it was important to you. And that's so cute because I remember this too when we were younger. I was because we had unfortunately
not like we are old right now, but
of course. But we had like limited time to play.
Yeah, God, yeah.
Do you remember this? And we were
1
so
hour
smart.
per day.
Yes. For each one of us. So we came up with the system. We would play 2 hours when, but not separately, but together to have more time.
More time, per game.
So I remember you were playing, I was watching, and I would consider this my entertainment, and it was fun. It was fun to me. So
fun fact. I was doing the same system with our younger sister. And I was just pushing her. Look at this Lego game.
Really?
And then I was just playing, basically.
I didn't know that.
Lego Star Wars, I don't even remember how many times I complete this game. But yeah. And then it was actually a fun fact, because later we were just completing, I think, every Lego game till the Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or something like that. And we even tried the latest edition, the Skywalker saga, but we never finished it. But maybe one day. But
yeah, you should, because I always thought you were a huge fan of Lego, so the games.
Because there was the cool games, and back in the days there wasn't many actually good Star Wars games. Well, I completed Jedi Outcast, I completed Jedi Academy, I played Battlefront 2. And there was
I remember it was a fun game, picking.
It was the coolest because you were playing a clone like the 501 it was 501 squadron. And I remember because you have at the beginning like the journal of main character, and he is saying like they need to do like really weird things, and when they are marching, spoiler, when they are marching at the Jedi Temple, you have the comment from him too, that's a cool game.
Well,
and then you
another
have
game,
multiplayer,
Another game I remember I loved while you were playing it. Wait, what was the game? Beyond Good and Evil?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was such a good game. And it was such a crazy game, to be honest. When I was a kid, I didn't know why the pigs are talking, but it was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't remember the end game. Do you?
Because I never complete the game. I mean, I completed it right now. But back in the days, like, our graphic cards couldn't actually handle the final arc. Yeah, because at the beginning, game was asking me to change the resolution to lower. I mean, I didn't know what that means back in the days, and I was just pressing a bunch of stuff and basically setting out the game. And I picked something that actually allowed me to run the game. But near the end, actually, when you are in the final arc of the game asked me to do the same. But I was playing on the lowest resolution, and I couldn't actually go lower, and I never finished it. I only finished it like, I would say 5 or 4 years ago. Yeah, and the game is ending on such a cliffhanger, and it's still pissing me off that we are. Yeah, they are making like from like
so many years. Years.
I would even say Beyond Good and Evil 2 production time. Like how many they are? How long? They are of more than 15 years. And the project changed like 3 times, because I remember watching cinematic, I don't know in which year, let's say 2010 or something like that. It was still about the Jade, about Paige, and then the last cinematic we received is about completely different about her mother, I believe. And there was the monkey with the metal arm or something like that. And basically, it's completely different game, and I think it's such a shame because she was one of the coolest protagonists. I believe it was my first crush from yeah, she was a badass,
so
like
cute. So
yeah.
cute.
And she was running an orphanage, and she was, taking photos of the animals.
That's right, and she had this cool weapon. What was that? This it was like glowing.
The stuff.
Yeah, the stuff.
Yeah, it was just the stuff. Yeah.
It was amazing. That is true. So yeah, one of the coolest, the weirdest games.
But you were mentioning Harry Potter, like the first Harry Potter games.
Yes, because you don't know that, but I am a huge Harry Potter fan. Go Slytherin. And I remember after reading books and waiting for the new book, for the new movies, they started to make a game. And I remember, I don't remember if I played the first one with you or alone, but I do remember we played the second one together, the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
And I still love the game to this day. I like to listen to the soundtrack because it's beautiful.
And the gameplay still held. I was watching Natalie, my girlfriend, playing it like a few weeks ago, and it's still a cool game. One of the coolest,
yes.
But it was
amazing.
actually, because it was actually weird times. Because back in the days, like it's sounding weird. There was always like the games based on movies that was coming up, and there was always if there was new Harry Potter, there was new Harry Potter game.
Do you remember The Matrix? The game.
Yeah, Enter the Matrix.
I think I bought you the copy for Christmas or your birthday. I don't remember, but I remember you were playing as Niobe.
Yeah,
that was her name. Trinity. I don't know.
No. It was
Neo,
Niobe and Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Niobe and Ghost. And
but then later I discovered Path of Neo, and I was thinking like Enter the Matrix is. I mean, Path of Neo was it was having much better combat. I didn't understand anything in this game because because like in Path of Neo, actually you didn't play as the movie was going, because at the beginning you have the whole tutorial section about the different programs that was teaching you, and you are in the middle of the samurai castle or something like that. And
I didn't know that. I didn't remember that.
Because you didn't watch me play that. And the next stage is like you in the Chinese restaurant. I don't know fighting who, but later on actually the game is coming as the movie was going. But Harry Potter games was cool.
It was wild. But I think
there was the good game. And this is actually a fun fact because I think this is the fact that the Harry Potter games were created by, like, for every platform there was the studio that was developing the game for different platform. So basically I think like the Chamber of Secrets and the first one are completely different games on different platforms. Because if you would play on the consoles, you are starting the game in Chamber of Secrets in the Weasley's house.
Oh,
yeah, and you have the whole different scenario there. Yeah, and in the PC version, you are crashing at the tree, and basically the game starts. But
oh, why? I mean, is there a reason to?
Because somebody else was doing it. That's it.
Oh my god!
Because there was many studios actually were creating these games for different platforms. So the spells. So cool. Some things are similar. But I think I can check it. I will check it right now because but they were cool. They were good games actually. I would say for the kiddo I was
the best. I remember we played till I think third year. So there was
we were playing all of them. Like till
I
the fifth.
I don't remember playing the all of them. I don't remember the fourth. I don't remember the fifth too much, to be honest.
Because I think you stopped at the fifth, but the fourth we played together because there was cop there. I don't know if you remember, because you were just running, just smashing spells. Yeah, it was that. It was that game.
I mean,
and you were choosing cards that were doing something.
If I had the wand, I would probably smash everything anyway. So it was in a character for me. So yeah. Yeah, you're right. Now
Yeah.
memory are unlocking, and I do remember we did play together.
Yeah,
Amazing. Good time.
yeah, maybe you remember it now and you didn't remember previously because it wasn't the same like the previous three. So it was jump in completely different direction. And the fifth one actually have the whole Hogwarts. So that was the cool. And you actually was supposed to, make a spells with your mouse, which was actually a little bit tricky. Because you need to complete, some mechanisms, but symbols, yeah.
You know what? The tricky thing was for me in the first and the second one when you learned the spells and you had to pick at the right moment the arrows.
Oh yeah, it was in the first and the second one, I think.
I failed so many times.
Really?
Because I don't know, I wasn't quick enough, or I don't know, something like that. But I do remember it was a little. It was frustrating, but more frustrating for me was in the first one. Do you remember we had to use our wand to to draw the symbol?
Oh yeah, you need to draw the symbol in the first one.
And you couldn't do
go out of the line. Because,
because it was set you back.
Oh yeah,
I hated
that
this.
Was hard.
That was so hard. But right now
it was so quality of life improvement in the second one that they just making arrows for it and don't bother, guys. It's too hard even for us.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. The children are crying. Wow. We understand.
I forgot about this. And I remember in the first one, you need to actually stand still to cast magic. You cannot move around, actually. You need to stand, and he was, waving his wand, and then you are doing stuff.
In the second one, you can run around and just, do
Spam
all kinds of shit.
Yeah, but I even like that when the spell could miss, actually, because you need to actually, the spell was going directly from your wand. So if you are standing near the wall or something, you could actually miss. I mean, you would just hit the wall. But yeah, I like this feature. And finding the secrets. Back in the day, it was so cool to find, the card of the wizard, for example in Harry Potter. And I wasn't even thinking I am wasting my time on some because back in the day there wasn't any achievements. You are just completing it for yourself, and you have an album and you could check these cards.
Oh my god, do you remember that almost every student in this game was selling something?
Yeah, exactly. For candies.
The economy.
Candies.
The economy in the Hogwarts was amazing. Yeah. Do you want some candies? Here, give me all your money.
Yeah, not even money. Just give me candies for for this wood or another ingredients that you need for the elixir or something like that. Yeah.
I remember I liked the Quidditch because it was I liked the dueling and the Quidditch. It was the fun activities to do. I don't know which one I liked more. But I remember the catching the snitch. It wasn't all that easy. I remember to this day.
In the first one, it was crazy hard because you need to fly through the whole actual stadium. And the second one, it was easier.
And you need to find this little freaking golden Stitch. Yeah, and it was hard. And I remember I lost to Ravenclaw, actually. I remember. The one of...
I didn't even knew you could lose in this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm Harry Potter. I will win every time.
I'm supposed to win.
Yeah. What's happening? But yeah, the games back then were crazy.
Do you remember anything else? Because I remember playing plenty of games. Because I even was buying these CDs with demos. Because actually you can actually you could always buy games from the shop with newspaper. We have actually this kiosks. Not sure if this is actually the correct translation. And you could actually buy there some, let's say low effort games. But I don't remember any titles.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I would need to check the list. I don't know. Let's say because let's check 20 years ago. It was 2004. Yeah, it was 2004. Let's say 2004 Game of the Years. Or let's say it was High Life 2, God of War. I never played it. Oh no,
I
wait,
don't
wait,
think
wait.
we
This
were
is like
allowed to play
no.
this, to be honest.
Yeah. Wait.
Do you
The
remember?
games released.
It was quite brutal.
Yeah, it was.
So
The first Far Cry, Halo 2. Oh, San
World
Andreas
of
came
Warcraft.
out 20 years ago.
Yes. Yeah. I remember. Oh my god. Do you remember? Well, another game we were not allowed and supposed
Postal.
to play Postal.
Oh yeah. I even was trying to hide like the installation screen because
Yeah, I remember.
yeah, because it was like the full screen with the, you know, graphics from the game, and it was and Indiana Jones and Emperor's Tomb.
That's
God damn it,
right.
yeah.
I like this game. I liked it a lot because it was almost like a, well, for a kid it looked like a movie, you know, when and we love Indiana Jones, so
Oh,
it was fun game.
And-
I remember you playing
this is
Lara
actu-
Croft, Tomb Raider, for a
Did
while.
I?
Not much, yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think you liked it much, to be honest, and because
Probably I stumbled upon something and didn't have a solution
Yeah.
for it. Because I stumbled in a lot of games on something that I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, but you tried a lot of things too. I remember when I love to create. Do you remember World of Warcraft 3?
Oh, Warcraft 3, you mean? World of Warcraft was the next one, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I remember I loved to create maps in the, the
map editor,
editor.
yeah.
A map editor. It was such a fun way to spend your
Yeah,
time.
I always wanted to create some big battles with the armies, and I was always just creating some valley when there was a bunch of units. Yeah.
I remember the game. You probably hated. I mean, not hate, but you know, the
Sims. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just the most boring game ever.
No, it is the best thing.
No,
The
no,
Sims, you don't understand. You will never understand. You're not a girl. I'm joking, of course. It's just not the game for you. I understand.
No,
but for
it
me,
was just boring. And you
fun.
didn't even play it properly. You were using cheats to just have money and build the biggest.
Because I didn't want to be poor. I mean, I was a kid. I didn't have much, so I wanted to be, have a lot of money in the game.
Yeah, but there were so many cool games back in the day. Like, cool games. Yeah, I think our expectations were not high, and I think every game was cool enough for us.
That is correct, I think.
Yeah, but let us know, guys, what you were playing back in the days. Maybe some of the titles that we mentioned here you were playing also. So yeah, I think we'll wrap for today. So remember subscribing, commenting. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like in previous decades of gaming. And yeah, see you in the next one, right?
Bye.
Take care.